The jungle was alive with the sound of chirping birds and rustling leaves as the sun rose over the canopy. Four friends stood at the edge of the dense jungle. They had set out on a dangerous journey to find the lost city's treasure, which was rumored to be hidden deep in the jungle. The first friend was a tall, muscular man named Jack. He was the leader of the group. The second friend was a petite woman named Maya. She was the brain of the group, with keen sense of strategy and a knack for solving puzzles. The third friend was a lanky man named Tony. He was the comedian of the group, always cracking the joke to lighten the mood. The fourth friend was a stocky man named Carlos. He was a muscle of the group, with a talent for hand-to-hand combat and a sharp eye for danger. Together, the four friends set out into the jungle. As they hacked their way through the dense underbrush, they could feel the humidity rising and the heat of the sun bearing down on them. After several hours of hiking, the friends came across their first obstacle, a wide, rushing river that cut through the jungle. The water was murky and brown, and the current was strong. "We are gonna have to swim across," said Jack. "I don't think that's a good idea," said Maya, scanning the river of any signs of danger. "Don't worry, I got this," said Tony, and dove into the water. The others watched as Tony swam across the river with ease, his long arm slicing through the water like knives. When he reached the other side, he waved back at the others and shouted, "Piece of cake." Encouraged by Tony's success, the rest of the friends stripped off their shirts and jumped into the river. Kicking and paddling their way across, they emerged on the other side. As the friends continued deeper into the jungle, they faced a deadly creature, a giant anaconda that slithered through the trees like a sinuous rope. Its eye glinted with the malice as he hissed and coiled, preparing to strike. "Everybody stay back," shouted Carlos, drawing his machete from its sheath. The others stood frozen as Carlos charged at the anaconda, his machete glinting in the sunlight. He slashed at the snake with all his might, cutting deep into its flesh. The anaconda writhed and thrashed, its jaws gaping wide, and it started to strike back. Meanwhile, Jack had grabbed a nearby tree branch and was whacking at the snake's head, trying to stun it. Maya, even the strategist, had found a nearby rock and was preparing to hurl it at the snake's exposed underbelly. As they continued through the jungle, the group noticed the trees thinning out and the grounds becoming more rocky. They soon came across the cave entrance, and after a brief discussion, they decided to investigate. Inside, they found strange markings on the walls and floor, and a sense of uneasy settled over them. Suddenly, a low glowing sound echoed through the cave. The group readied their weapons, unsure of what they were about to face. As they cautiously made their way deeper into the cave, they spotted movement in the shadows. A large, fearsome creature emerged, its eyes glowing in the dim light. "Stay back," shouted John, brandishing his machete. "We don't want any trouble." But the creature lunged at them, its massive claws flashing. The group fight bravely, dodging its attack and striking back with their weapons. After a long and intense battle, they finally managed to defeat the creature. Second but alive, the group emerged from the cave, covered in dirt and blood. They knew that they had come close to death, but they also knew that they could not give up on their quest. As they continued their journey, the group faced more challenges and obstacles. They crossed raging rivers, climbing treacherous cliffs, and battled dangerous animals, but they persevered, driven by the promise of the legendary treasure. Finally, they reached the spot where the treasure was said to be hidden. After digging for hours, they finally uncovered a large chest. With shaking hands, they opened the chest, revealing a glittering array of jewels, gold, and artifacts. Overwhelmed by the sight, the group cheered and hugged each other, tears of joy streaming down their faces. They had succeeded in their quest, and they knew that their lives would never be the same. The group returned home as heroes, their fame and fortune assured. If you enjoyed this story, then do not forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel.